Quattro Ninja presents.
Hello my friends and welcome to Quattro Ninja's Lair. As you can see here we play games, and today we are playing Car Mechanic Simulator 2018. I hope you are feeling great today, you had a great day, and you will have, a nice quiet evening or afternoon watching this video. If you didn't have such a great day, I do hope this video will make your day better. Well, in short, we are at level 53, as you can see at the top right corner, and we have 1.5 million. Why we have less money than in last episode, I will explain that to you soon. So what we have done, and I will go to junkyard while I'm talking just for you not to be bored. What I've done, I simply decided to make videos about the engines. It's a game guide type of videos, but not really with deep explanation or anything. It is just assembly of engines, and we assembled 10 different engines. The link to that guide is you can find, of course, in the down below in the description. And we spent quite some money in the process because we built 10 new engines completely from zero. The engines we are going to use in 10 restorations that are upcoming. So basically we are restoring 10 cars and we have 10 engines prepared. I was thinking about, format and thing, and then I decided let's prepare engines, wheels, and the shocks actually, in advance, so we can work much more easy and simple and faster and have more restorations in shorter amount of time. Now I'm just walking around and checking what's here. Do we have something interesting? We didn't buy. Let's buy this one. Why not actually? Salem Spectre. I don't think we have one, and let's use opportunity. It is, Mustang after all, so we will restore it eventually, and we will install numerous mods with Mustang in their name. Here is nothing. It's only a CEO or Chrysler. I'm not sure. It's CEO LX 550. That is actually a Chrysler 300. Now with that out of the way, so engines we are not doing anymore in our episodes, but engine, if you want to see how it is done, how it is assembled, feel free to visit our game guide videos. You have all the engines done in the guides in the description below them, so you can see what exact engine do you want to do. Now first I want to do Jag for no apparent reason, except I just want to do it. And we are going to start and put engine in. My game is lagging again for some strange reason, always at the beginning it lags. I think that has, I'm just checking now, what's going on. It has something with my inventory. I'm almost sure, but we will see. Now we have two engines prepared. You see i6s. You can see how it is assembled in the guide video. Perfect. Engine is in. We can return this there. And what is our next step? Also, what I want to do, I think we have, yes, we have second battery charging here. So let's remove both of these. Well, one is in inventory. And let's immediately put whatever we can here on our Jag. And we are going to try to do the assembly as fast as possible, as efficient as possible. While we are doing it, we will talk a little bit about different things. As always, have a little bit of fun and things like that. Okay, let's push car up and start serious work. As always, if you like what I'm doing, if you like these videos, press the like button, that's always great and it means a lot. I don't want even to say about subscriptions. Subscriptions are great and it's amazing way to support a creator, but also don't forget, subscription is not only great for me as a creator, it is great for you because you will be able to get notifications, things like that, and also you will be part of the community, which is always nice, and I do hope this community is really friendly and helpful. And the third most important thing is to leave the comment. Just you see how the lag is. Leave a comment. Actually, what I wanted to ask you first about the playthrough. How do you like it? How do you like the format and things that are going on? what would you like to change or not, what would you like to see in the game, actually in the playthrough. Maybe you want to see something, you know, different, some other car, stuff like that. Feel free to let me know in the comments below. That's always a very welcome thing. Don't forget, our goal is to restore 1000 cars. So that means buy and restore 1000 cars, which is a huge number. And we are actually trying to do that, and I hope we are going to make it. We are now at 980 cars to go. So that's about that. You can follow everything in my previous videos. I do have nice Excel sheet which I will share when time is right, with all the infos necessary, so you can see what we restored, what we didn't. The actual idea is to restore, you know, every single car that we can get our hands on. There is a lot of mods and stuff, so I think 1000 is a very, very nice amount that we can actually really kinda get, and without any issues. So I'm thinking this car had two types of wheels. That was a rim retro number 10 with two different, yeah, just give me a moment to see where it is. It should be somewhere here, but these wheels are, okay, I'm now very much confused. Just bear with me for a second, sorry. We need to check what happened. For some reason, our wheels which we prepared, I think I, by mistake, probably sold some stuff. This is 7, but we need retro 10s with, you see, there are no retro 5s. Old retro 10s are here, and I'm looking. We actually don't have even rims and stuff, so yeah, it's kind of tricky. It doesn't really matter. Let's see. Jag, we need immediately. Let's buy it and do it. Doesn't really matter. Let's spend a few minutes here and there. Okay, for Jag, I see we need 15 inches retro 10. Let's go with that. Number 10. We take retros 15 inches, 4 of these, done. And for tires we actually need, I don't know, let's put, doesn't really matter, let's put vintage race tire. I think that fits well on the car. We need two 15 inches with profile of 225 and 55. That is first two, and then we are going to buy vintage tire, this one 15 with profile 255 and 50 here. Perfect. Well, you know, as always, we are avoiding doing this. Actually, what I will do, I will just marry these things together. I just need to recheck, because I have now numerous wheels and I don't want to make mistake. So rim retro 10, it should have, okay, 225, good. So bear with me, we are going to lose a few more minutes now. It's kinda strange because I did prepare everything, but I was selling stuff around, and I honestly believe I could, by some mistake, you know, just sold. I maybe sold it, I don't know. I'm puzzled, same like, you know, probably you, why I didn't prepare that in advance when I promised I will. But yeah. Things happen from time to time, we all make mistakes. This is not a mistake, actually it is just 2 minutes of our life that we are going to spend on doing wheels. It doesn't really matter, although I see that we are missing a few more wheels. I don't know what happened actually, I'm trying to think, and the only way, because I did play for quite some time today. I was preparing, as you can imagine, I was preparing like the wheels and everything, the engines and stuff, so it may happen that we kinda in the process sold some stuff that we shouldn't, and you know, it happens from time to time. What I'm doing, I'm waiting for this to balance, and while I'm waiting, I'm assembling a new set of wheels that will go for that will go on one of future cars also, so why not? Later we can balance them and do other stuff. At the moment we just need Jag tires. Let me see, I think this is the 10s, if I'm not mistaken. And yeah, let's put tire here. Do we have one? I think we do. And that one we are going to take. It is race tire B in original, but I put a vintage tire because I kind of like it more. It doesn't really matter, shouldn't matter at all, I think. We will see if it matters, if car is actually complaining about that. We are going to just change it, but I don't think that's going to be an issue, honestly. We will see a little bit later. Let me see, maybe switch to mount mode, and then here, and then here. And let's keep assembling our car. So, as I already said, we are 1,000 cars goal, we have 1,000 cars goal, and we are at 980, so that means 20 we restored, we sold 20, we have now 5 more in preparation. So first two are, I spoke about that in previous episode, the Valiant Charger, Chevrolet Valiant Charger, I think RT Australian version. And it's a car that I really love for some reason. Very strange. The car is nothing special, actually. You know, it is a nice car, you know, from that era and stuff. But I really love it, and I had hard time to get one, to find one, you know, in junkyard or anywhere else. And I think we got it in auction, if I'm not mistaken. So it was in pretty good shape. Or no, we got it on junkyard actually. If you look previous episode, I think we did it together, like we went through that and we got it. So should be race tire. I didn't put race tire. I honestly don't think it's important. I'm just looking. Yeah, this is 225s. I think it is going to be okay, and we can sell car as it is. Okay, rear. We have enough parts. That is nice. Always nice. To have parts in stock. Do we have A's? We have only 2 of these, but it's okay. So the format of these videos, if you're wondering, I live in China at the moment, so quite far away, and you know, most of the times you can stream and stuff, but sometimes it simply doesn't work properly, you know, with these Twitches and YouTubes and stuff like that. Although inside China my internet is blisteringly fast and perfect, but you know, for streaming to Twitch and YouTube, it happens that it cuts, you know, and stuff like that, and I really don't want to have that experience, not me, but to give that experience to the viewers. So I decided actually just to do the stream format of the video. I'm actually streaming now on my hard disk, and after that I will just upload it as it is without any editing. So it is basically what you see is what you get. There is no, you know, bullshit like cutting, making things and stuff. It is just what's going on is what's going on, and that's about that. So now you know about the format, and yeah, my time zone is really strange, and that doesn't work for most of the people in times when I could stream, so also that would not really be the best thing. So I do believe for the moment, at the moment, this is the best solution and the best way to go forward. And for later we will see. There is always a possibility that I will decide to stream, but that's, you know, for some other time. These are why we have 225. So I put some wrong wheel. Where is my 10? Okay, let me just check. I was rushing and I think I misclicked. Which one is this? Just give me a moment to see. We need actually 225. Let me see, on front, and 255 on the rear. Just a moment. Yeah, this is something that happens from time to time, and what happens is that 225, for example, and 255 are so similar that for me, you know, it happens sometimes that I misread. You see, we need 225s. I put 255 instead of 225, and vice versa. So it's kind of a little, not mistake, but little oversight that can happen, but this is why I want to put these now in. And then we are going to do the last part of the suspension and braking system. We should have all the parts from what I remember. And this should conclude the Jaguar as a mod. This specific mod, I think there is probably one more Jag mod or even two, but this specific one should be concluded, and we should have all three models from this mod. And these are the carbon version, the race version, and the normal, just a normal version. And that's kind of what we are aiming to do with every mod, to simply have multiple versions of the same car, if that is actually, you know, included in the mod or possible. If not, we are just going to do a single one. We already removed two mods, that was that Tommaso Pantera and Chevrolet Corvette, and we introduced Peugeot 205, the legendary, you know, V16 and GTI, and we introduced the Trabant, Eastern German car, the plastic car, and I remember it from my youth, and I've seen them, and yeah, that's kind of, you know, very, very nice. We included two, and I think with restoration that we are planning to do today, basically we will remove Jaguar, this nice, beautiful Challenger. We will remove also probably Audi, Quattro, and that should be that. So we will have enough place to introduce plenty of new mods. So that's that. Let me see how this looks. We need now to go here and to put gearbox in, as you can imagine, and drive shaft. Once when that is done, we are mostly done. We need exhaust system. We will do that actually, and we will move forward. Let me just triple check. I don't think we have this one, although you see luck is on my side. Now we will have to go back and do that. Okay, perfect. Let us bring car down and put these manifolds in. We need to do that. This is the engine where this kind of system is opposite. Let's say you first put what is going below the car, then you go in and put manifolds. Usually it's different way, opposite way around, but doesn't really matter. Okay, let me see what we will do now. Let's immediately fill engine with oil, and now we will check what we have and what we don't have. Add the body parts, interior, whatever, paint the car, and we will have another restored car and one mod down again. It is done, 3 cars from one mod, perfect, and that's it. So let's see the list. Yes, I know that we are missing these two things. A rubber bushing somewhere, that's very interesting. Rubber bushing we are missing somewhere. Okay, so I know the starter is missing, radiator is missing, I know that, but rubber bushing I don't know where, but I can actually kinda guess, and we will fix that in a second. We need to put starter in also, don't forget, and starter should be, yes, from this side, as I know. And now the only thing is rubber bushing. Bear with me, I will go here and just check. You see, already I see where is rubber bushing. There is no need to worry. Done and done. Okay, so we have everything actually. Perfect, all is here. Let's see body parts. And this is steering wheel 7 and Typhoon seats. Okay, steering wheel 7 and seats Typhoon. We can do 7 and Typhoon, and that would be then it. Okay, 2 seats, interior done. So let's check our body parts. We have quite a few, I think, for this beautiful machine. Look at this. What I recommend this time, we do things a little bit differently. We are going to put everything we have, and I want to put hood, disassemble, hood down. That's what I want. Let's put everything we have, and what we don't have we are going just to introduce and buy. We don't have probably any. Okay, front bumper later. Let's first put everything we have. Glass, we are going to need windows and stuff. We are going to do it. Let me see. Yeah, obviously clamshell. Do we have a fender here? We do. Well, it's not actually fender, it is antenna, but as you can see, that is like exchange parts for that. Let us see. This trunk light is perfectly fine, and the plates, Mississippi. Why not? Why the heck not? So glass, I don't think we have a single piece of glass, and we can check that easily. Go to our inventory. You see how sluggish it is. Inventory, body, we have side exhaust, which is here. Well, you can see it, please, here. And now we just go to the shop, okay? We have to go to the body shop actually, and to find E-type. Not to body shop, I apologize. We are going to here, community body shop, okay? Because these are the community parts and we need to put community stuff in. So what I want to do, I want to include all these normal windows. Right body A. So I'm looking for normal windows, not tinted ones, okay? And I'm buying them because we want to install them, and I think I'm missing one body, but let's see, maybe I'm mistaken and not. This is one, this is another one, then we are going with front, we are going with rear, we are going with right, another right, and I believe when we do this, I'm just going fast through this, we need interior and front bumper and seat Typhoon. Okay, front bumper C. Front bumper. This was the one. Race one. And I think you might be able to make even some in-between versions, you know, like something different. But I don't want to do that. I just want, let's put interior in. Switch to interior mode, assemble, add seats, add another seat, and it's right hand, you know, driving. Okay, I think honestly that's that. 100, 100, 100, everything is 100. Also, I will send this car into the paint shop. I don't want it in this color. Not that I don't like the color, but I simply want different color. And I will go probably, let me just see. No, race car should be, I think I'm going to do like, let's put this here and maybe something like this. Something gray, something a little bit different. I don't want black car actually, or maybe I want white car with a little bit of, I don't know, hue. I'm not sure even, I'm looking. Let us see. Red, no. This is a color. This is very interesting color, very beautiful color. We are going to do this color actually. Let me see. Oh, I like it. I like it. Look at this. This is beautiful car. Okay, I'm happy. I'm now happy. This is the car that I'm happy with. Let me know in the comments below what do you think about it, but I think it looks really, really good. Wow. Nice. Beautiful machine. Okay, so hello you. Let's go and do the thingy. Okay, so engine, as you know, we don't want to do this. We want to put install engine. It's again another i6, which I prepared in advance, so you don't have to spend time and things like that watching how are we making engines and stuff. Let's put battery. We charged them already, so that's all perfectly fine and good. We don't have fan housing B. Okay, we need to buy that. Okay, and we will buy 3 of these, and I don't know how many ventilators or fans or radiator fans, whatever you want to call them, but let's kinda just do that and we'll see what goes on. Okay, this is nothing. We need brake servo, as you can imagine, and nothing else from here for now. Perfect. Now let's move, please. And I think even if the car has some very beautiful, I didn't check intentionally for Jag, like liveries and stuff. I wanted it just in one color. I like it that way. This one specifically, don't ask me why. Let's just go and put things as we can. Do we have front exhaust section i6? We need one. Front exhaust section i6, that is the double one. And I will take 2 for now, and we need to put that, you know, in order to put manifolds, if you remember. That's kind of the thing, so we cannot do anything. We need bushings. I know because I've seen the last time we didn't have bushings, so we need them. And let's build slowly the Chrysler. It is Chrysler Valiant or Valiant, I think, Charger RT. The car I really love. Now we have two choices. Either we keep it in the color it is, which is beautiful and it suits car very well, or we put some livery. There is, I think, a very nice orange livery, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, we will have to think about that when we come to that point. At the moment, let's just do the work. Okay, yeah, this is going to be nice. We have most of the parts. So for today, we are at 26 minutes now of our well, video. I cannot call it stream really, but it's almost like stream. And we did manage to finish one car. We are slowly going and working on the second one, although some parts are missing, so I have to switch between things, and that takes a little bit of time, but it's okay. So we are doing that slowly, a second car, and I would hope that today we can and we should be able to do at least one, if not two more cars, okay? And that is our goal, because we actually want to do that as fast as possible. And if you're asking why, I'm saying why not? Fastest better, yeah? We do have a lot of things prepared. Some of things we are going to miss, probably double wishbones. This is the last pair. So as you can see, double wishbones are going to be not issue really, but we are going to have to make few of them still for the next job. This is Retro 10 with a race tire. I should have them prepared. If I don't, then I will. Amazing, look at this. Look at this, and I'm absolutely unsure what happened and why I don't have them. Okay, we'll do tires at the end. Okay, this is strange. I know I prepared everything. What I've done, I had no idea. Not important at all. We are moving forward. Today it will be a little bit slower than usual because of the tires, wheels actually. So I will have to do wheels separately, and that's something that will take 5 to 10 minutes for both these cars, but nothing can be done about that, and we have to do what we have to do. Good. So front suspension almost done. A little bit of details here, finished with brakes, and we will switch to rear suspension and exhaust system and start to finish this car as fast as we can. And as you can see, this goes very, very nicely. Perfect, good job for all of us, and that's it. Let me see. Okay, middle muffler I do have in stock. I will move here and do this. Now what we have to do, look, we have to put another middle muffler. We have to do also rear mufflers. I do have these in stock because these are used often. We do have this even. We will connect the drive shaft now. I'm trying to be efficient and to do stuff as fast as possible. We are missing starter, of course. We have to put it in, and few other bits and pieces, but that will come at the end. Now the fuel pump, perfect. The last one doesn't really matter. B, only 2 shock absorbers B, so 8 we bought like episode ago or something are already gone. Perfect. Knuckle housing B. Okay, I will just finish this side and then move to other The discs are drums, the discs, oh my goodness, the brakes are drums here on these wheels. So we are going to put drum brakes, and then we have this, not that, leaf spring, which we don't have. Strange but true, we don't have leaf springs. Let's find them. I will buy 4. I'm not sure how are we with plates and U-bolts, but let's see it. We have 2 plates and probably we have 4 U-bolts at least, yeah. With these we are okay. We need 2 bushings and that will be done. Okay, the first bushing coming here. These are the small bushings, so these are different than the big ones that are going usually, you know, in the suspension. We need housing B. This is the rear knuckle, so I will buy 3. And my inventory is pretty huge at the moment, so I have quite a lot of parts, engines, stuff, a lot of things is there. And we will slowly start to get rid of all these things, but at the moment we are really loaded. Perfect. So first 2 cars will be done, I think, in the span of 40 minutes, which is very nice. Then we will bring a new car in, and that new car, the first car we are bringing in, is a Porsche. It is one of the Porsches we have, and I'm not exactly sure which model it is. I cannot remember actually. It's 911 or something similar. Yep, just let me check the list. Okay. I'm just looking. Bear with me. Perfect. Tires. I'm really not happy with that. Retro rim number 10. I think that was the one. The same like, oh, I didn't see how big the tires are. So let's see. This is the 7, this is the 5. And here we have 10. This is the from the old one. 2 to 5, 50, 15. 2 to 5, 50, 15. Okay, fair enough. Easy peasy. 15 it is. Okay, let's go to the shop. 4 of these, am I correct? Yes, 15 it is. Perfect. And we need tires. Let's go back to the shop. Actually, I don't need to look. I know what tires we need. Do I? Are these standard tires? Let us check, just to be on the safe side. Again, these are, we can, you know how we can check it. I don't want to even bother. We switch to mount mode and race tire B. Race tire B. Okay. So we need to buy 4 race tires B. Let us do that. Okay, race tire B, 4 of these. Good, 15 and 2 to 5, 50. That's it. As I said, unfortunately, because somehow I got things lost, or I sold them, or maybe even I installed them or something. In the meantime, doesn't really matter what we have done. What's done, it's done. We will just do these for now because these are important. We need them for our Chrysler, and we will have 2 cars, and that is perfectly fine and nice. And I think we can bring very soon our Porsche. When we bring Porsche, we will see how far it goes, and then the next one goes Audi. And you will see it actually, I think today. The last car for today, well, not for today, for this session, let's call it, you know, 5-car session always, I decided to go with Chieftain Bandit, which actually is Pontiac Trans Am. And I decided to do that one because I believe this is an iconic car and we should do it as soon as possible. So this is the 5th car in this series, let's say segment, and then we will talk about next 5 as soon as we can. I'm just looking, this is the last one we have to balance. We can leave it here for now, I don't care at the moment. Let's put the wheel on immediately. So these are the 4 wheels here. I will put this all the same, so no need to bother and check which one is going or whatever. what we will do, we will just run and take the last one and put wheels on. See, we didn't spend much time really, it was just a breeze, but still I like to have them prepared. I missed it somehow. So that's it. Good, that's done. Let me see. Now we will see just the parts. Well, actually not, because I want to install what I know needs to be installed in. And there is no need to wait or bother with that. First things first, let's go with manifolds. I think we have the two on the stock. Yes, we do. These manifolds, as you know, with i6s, you first go with this pipe and then you put manifolds on top of them, so that comes at the end. We have also starter, which we need to place in the car, which is here. And then we are going to do a fast check, which is done like this, and see. We know body parts are issue, that's not a problem. Belt, so we are missing two serpentine belts and one front exhaust section. This is extremely strange, I would say, as I am wondering how did we manage to miss that, because I'm quite sure we did have them. So I said, okay, not a big deal, actually, not a big deal at all, but when I was doing these engines, I could easily miss that, actually without any issues. I'm thinking now, because there was so many, so you know, probably I just missed it. It's not a problem. So these are the two belts, and the pipe front exhaust section I4C, which we are going to check. Do we have it or not? I don't think we have it, but no, but we have I4C, so shouldn't be a problem. Front exhaust section I4C, that should be the one, and one reserve, and that's it. So this should conclude these mechanical, let's say, parts on this car. Look at this, this is a really beautiful car. And let's see now. We have front right fender, left tail light, and front left fender. We have to check what these parts exactly are. So there are some fenders that this might be the one or not. Let us check. What is the fender? This is the tail light that I know. I'm looking what is the actual fender. It must be, you know, this bodywork somewhere, and I'm trying to figure out where. Maybe we can access it from here. See the issue, I cannot find where to click. Battery. There is no easy way, at least that I can figure out where our parts, missing parts are. This is the fender, and I think this is the fender. Okay. Good. Let's go here to our bench and let's just repair these few things. If we can actually. What do we have? We don't have any parts for this car, except these three, I think. Yeah. Let me see. We are going to community cars body shop, and we are doing this now. We have no idea. That is not RT, or no, this is RT, and everything here is for RT. So you actually have a little bit different versions, and let's check what is our job here. So everything is normal. There is no B's, C's, nothing, just normal parts. Let us check. Do we have all normal? Yeah, that looks like that. Normal parts. So windows, I'm just looking. So this is all normal. Trunk, a right tail light we don't have. This one don't. This is C light. We don't want. We want normal. Everything normal for this one. I don't think I will uninstall it. I will wait and make another version, definitely. Definitely, because I can tell you it can be very interesting with these lights. Let's buy them. Actually, we don't have to do multiple versions, I have to be honest. We can just choose to, you know, we have these. to maybe make it in a way that we feel looks the best. Which front end to use? I don't even know. Maybe this one and bumper B. And what, let's see what we have, what we don't have, and then we are going to buy what we need. Rear bumper, we have normal rear bumper, same with left and right tail light, we should have normal ones. Here the plate would be India. It's very unfitting, but doesn't really matter. Rear left fender, this is the one. Then trunk, as a trunk, you know, like I don't think there was a single car like that in India, probably not, but it doesn't really matter. It's very Australian car, and yeah, I doubt they kind of found these cars their way to India. Let me see, so we have tinted windows on the sides, and the normal on front and back. That's perfectly acceptable and normal, not a big deal there. Check with me. What I really like to do to close hood, because it kind of annoys me when hood is not closed. So this is the front end, it looks very nice, but I think also front bumper, we chose the one with a spoiler, so that's definitely interesting. Left headlight, yeah, if we put this one, what will happen? I'm really interested to see. Let's do that. That is a net, you know, a little bit of the net. I don't think there is issue with that. Here it looks perfectly fine, and let's do it like that. I like it like that, actually. I just want to check the parts. What are we missing? Seat Challenger and wheel Bandit. Okay, let's buy that. Seat Challenger. And wheel is Bandit. Let's do Bandit. Why not? Okay, let's do interior. So 2 seats Challenger from the Dodge, of course, and let's do steering wheel. Now, my dear friends, yep, this car is perfectly fine and done. Let's send it to the shop, paint shop, of course. Let's check what we have here. First, I want to see liveries. One. No, we don't want that one. This is just a mask. So this livery goes extremely well with the orange color, but this is the factory color. And I like to finish this car like this because it looks nice. I do believe it's not maybe the best color, but it looks very different, you know, and it suits the car very well. What we didn't do actually is to fill the oil, and let's do that. So 42 minutes into the episode, we finished 2 cars. And that's kind of very nice, 20 minutes per car. We cannot finish 5 in one go. Unfortunately, there is a little bit more work than that for cars, but I will simply move this car on lifter 1 for now. And this is our second job for today done. I hope you like the result. It is a beautiful, beautiful old, you know, muscle car from Australia. Okay, this is our Jag, which looks really great in that red color. I love it. Let's bring the next one. Oh, yeah, 911 Turbo S 964. Okay, that's our next job. So, as we didn't do Porsche until today, I decided to go with one, but not on lifter 2. We are going on lifter 3. I like to do my restorations on lifter 3. You've probably seen it already. If I can, I will do it on 3 because it's easier for handling things, you know, it's near us. What I want to do, just give me a moment. I want to sell these broken things, and we will need few, I believe, few shocks. We will need to make few shocks, and let's sell everything that might be broken. So we will need shocks, we will need few things here and there, but no worries. Do we have? We don't have anything actually. This car is completely without any parts. Okay, we have kind of one window, nothing. Okay, let's remove battery first, and then what we are going to do, I'm thinking also I want to remove starter, but there is no need because starter is never here. You remember in the junkyard car, that is of course a bug, but starter is never here in junkyard cars. What are we going to do? We are going to remove, not that, we are going to switch here and remove interior. And that's about it, I think, what we could do. So let's start our disassembly. And the Porsche, a beautiful car. I always loved Porsches. And you know, if you look at history of the Porsche, you know, it started with the great Dr. Ferdinand Porsche, who was really, really the great designer and everything. After all, the Volkswagen Beetle is created by him. And you know, if you don't know about Volkswagen Beetle, you're not in car world. So yeah. Although they managed, I think Volkswagen managed to destroy the Beetle in a way with these new versions, which are really horrid, and I really don't like them at all. They don't have any soul. They just look like, I don't know. I'll try to make a Beetle again. I think the BMW did much better job with the Mini Morris. They kinda got it, and they got, you know, that the soul of the car, but later, you know, these days they made so many versions that are now becoming, you know, huge cars and everything, that I really don't like it anymore. I don't think that's the way to, you know, do that car. The Mini was Mini, and it should stay Mini, not Mini Maxi and stuff like that, and some crossovers and whoever knows what. Yeah, so actually, yeah, Ferdinand Porsche started with that, and then, you know, started with these things. And you should read a little bit about Porsche history. I was reading it, I forgot most of it, but it was interesting read, you know. You should retain knowledge that you can use, knowledge that you cannot. You should, you know, just keep somewhere in the, you know, depths of your mind, so if you sometimes need it, you just brush up on it. So I don't need it, and I cannot remember whole history, but I remember it was an interesting read and kinda educational in any case. So we are doing this assembly, and I'm actually impressed. This car is going to be disassembled in basically 5 minutes or so, a little bit more. Not so many parts, very well engineered. That is a mod car, if I'm not mistaken. That is a mod car, which is very well done. Not mod, no, that is DLC car. Not mod, so I will correct myself. This is a DLC car, which is very well engineered. It is done by creators, of course, so it should be done like that. Perfect. Now let's go remove this one. I think I prepared tires for this one, so we should be pretty good. Although we will need shocks. That's something that I prepared quite a few, but we are still missing them. It's amazing how many of them you spent in restorations. It's like they're going like hot cookies from the shelves. Perfect. So we are going to do a few shocks. That's going to take 5 minutes. Not 5. I'm talking bollocks. A minute, actually. When we finish this, we are going to do that. Okay, so gearbox can go immediately because there is no starter, as you know. Starter is never here on these jobs. I don't even want to bother with this one at the moment. I think I should be able, and I will try. We need to remove this door. I just realized I didn't. Let's use our engine crane. I just want to check, can I remove this engine now? I can. Perfect. That is what I wanted. Then we can just remove. Now we need to push car up. It's okay. Don't worry. A few more parts that we have to remove. I could do that a little bit more efficient, but it doesn't really matter. I didn't want to do that. I wanted to come here and put our battery here. So engine stuff doesn't really matter. Car is done. So let's do first things first. You know our work system. We are putting interior detailing toolkit. giving 100 units and fixing interior. You cannot see a big difference. Again, you see it's missing sometimes the focus, but it doesn't really matter. I can promise you interior is better than it was. Welder is actually a big thing. Look at this, bam. And the car is now beautiful, shiny, bodywork is done, everything is clean, clear and perfect. Now what we are doing immediately, engine, you see, we have old B6 turbo and new B6 turbo. And I'm going just to recheck engine, good. We are going to put engine in, remove this, goodbye, perfect. What do you see? You see a perfect engine inside the system. Intercooler B6B, let's take one. Intercooler B6B, this is the one. There is not many intercoolers, but this is the one. Okay, we have oil filter B6, which again, oil filter B6, where is B6? B6, is this B6? Yeah. I'll buy two just to have one in stock if we need it. What I'm doing, of course, I'm putting whatever part I can from here. I think that's about that. Also, we have that brake servo, which we need to buy. So let's go and buy a brake servo. I will buy just one because mostly we can repair them, and we do repair them, but this time we didn't. Also, what I want to do, we will probably repair now this one because we didn't try. Let's repair what we can and see if brake servo, yeah, brake servo will be able to repair. Perfect. It will stay in our stock. We need always one spare, so perfectly fine. I'm happy with that. Everything repaired, what could be repaired. The color of the car is beautiful. It's very, very interesting. It will stay like that, of course. We are not going to change it. So now let's see what we want to do. Let's start from our cross member B, and let's start from our bushings, the most boring thing, but we have to do it. No choice here. You see rubber bushing here and rubber bushing here. Good. So I will keep kind of restoring this machine, making it beautiful and new. And we can talk about our goals. As you know, our goal is to repair and restore and sell 1,000 cars. That is our goal. And at the moment we are on the 980 cars to go. So it is going slow. What we can count on that in one episode we can maybe do, I don't know, 4 cars. That should be achievable. 4 cars I think should be achievable. 5 cars is very much overstretching, and if you have everything prepared and you push extremely hard, I do believe 5 is also possible. But I would go for 4 and actually say that in every episode we will be able to restore 4, and then one that is left, will be restored in next episode, and we will move through that like this, and that's about that. Not much choice, we cannot really go much faster because I will prepare, we need double wishbones. Let's do that fast. I will prepare as much things as I can in advance. What I'm going to buy double wishbones, like 8 of double wishbone absorbers and 8 caps. Although we have some caps, we will later maybe just do the inventory and remove what we don't have. I will make 4, so at least 4. We will need them for sure. That's about that, I think, enough for today, 4 of these. But yeah, if you need more, we are going to make more. How do you do springs? How do you make them? You make them from 3 parts, basically from shock absorber, from spring, and from cap, and you combine these 3 and you get a full absorber, complete. So that's about it. Not too complicated, not too time consuming, and this is why I'm really not bothered. I will just jump back in and finish this. So this is actually perfect. This is done. What do we have here? Nothing at all. So let's move to the steering knuckle and then keep going like this. And now we have to be careful. I can see that we are short with bushings. Let me see. Yes, we are indeed, as you can see. So my goal here is to go and buy 20 bushings and keep doing the work. Later we will sell the things that we don't need or cannot repair. So that's that. Okay, perfect. And let's connect with tie rods our steering rack, and that's about it. Almost done with one shock here. Perfect. What do you reckon? Now the brake system and the hubs, and that's that. So Porsche, as I said, beautiful cars. I do like them really a lot, but I would never buy one. That's interesting. As I told already, you know, on some occasions, if you are talking about Porsche is a beautiful, great car. I love it and everything, but as I said, I would never buy it because I don't think really it's not only for me, but yeah, it's not my car. It's not my car, and I can tell you, the only one that I would probably buy for just pure pleasure is Panamera, the 4-seater, the big one. So, you know, I don't need to bother with anything. I can just enjoy slowly driving and stuff like that. Other than that, I don't know. I had the opportunity to drive some and to try them and whatever, and yeah, I don't know. Rear exhaust section B. I don't know, it's simply not something that I believe I would need at all. I understand young people, they like to show themselves, and so, you know, if you can have Ferrari, oh yeah, that's amazing and stuff, but it's simply not something that is interesting for me. And also, not Ferrari, Porsche, well, Ferrari, doesn't really matter. And as I tried these cars and seen them and, you know, been driven in them, yeah, nothing special really. Nice. As you can imagine, nice, beautiful and everything, but I can tell you the same drive you will get from any mid hatchback, like no issues there. Not so fast, of course, maybe not such a speed and stuff like that. Not so kinda presentable in front of ladies and things, but still you will have the amazing drive in any normal hatchback or sedan or whatever, you know, doesn't really matter. I'm just looking. But still, as I'm saying, these cars are amazing and beautiful, and I love them. What I would like to have or not doesn't really have anything with, you know, the quality of the car or anything. It's just me, how I'm feeling about that. Rear axle knuckle cover. I'm just looking, so this is the one. Good, good, good. Let's see what else we are missing. Are we missing something else or not? It seems that we are pretty good. Yep, we are. Let's add our brakes here, and that would be almost it. Almost. Slowly moving towards the end. We don't have, I think, upper arm. If I'm not mistaken, let us double check. Upper suspension arm. As you can see, I was correct. We don't have it. I will buy 5 of these. And you repair them actually often, but many times it will happen that simply it will not repair, and then you're not going to have it if you don't have it in the stock. So that's that. Now, what we are missing here is rear exhaust section A. A rear exhaust section A, which should be this one. Let's put it in. And what else? So these are the bigger 9.6s, which are going on the back. Let me see. These are big tires. And what we are missing here, I want to see. Seems nothing. Okay, these are again rim, original rim, you know, everything, and the big tires that are going here. So that's perfect. Let's go here. Let's put wheels. Again, we have prepared them, and that's important. As I said, you know, for previous two cars, we didn't have them prepared for some reason. I was sure we do have them. I was wrong, so yeah, it happens from time to time. Don't bother with that. So let's see what we are missing. I know we are missing starter, and we have one rubber bushing. We are going to find which one it is. I hope battery, fuel pump, fuel tank, and starter. I hope that is the rubber bushing. My goodness, where did I see now? What is the issue? I really hate it. I really hate it. Oh God, can we see it? Let me, I see. I just remembered, you know, that is the one, but it's okay. When I said we have to buy new bushings, I actually managed to put old one in. So that was really bad, but it's okay. It is just one wheel and nothing else. Fast, efficient. That's about that. Okay, perfect. That should be that. Let's see. Battery. Do we have one? No. We need to pick up our battery, and I will push car down because I need to put starter in. Okay, and the starter is here. As you can see, we need battery in and fuel tank, but I cannot access battery even from here. Okay. Let's switch, put battery in, and then again I have to push car up because fuel tank cannot be installed like this. We need to go from this side. Sometimes these things are a little bit annoying, but what can you do? What we need this, okay? Place 5 of these, and let's use one here. Good. So this should conclude the car as such, you know, the mechanical part of everything, and now we are left with, interior and body parts. Let's check our stock here, inventory. We didn't repair that, so we basically have nothing, and we can sell this. We don't have a single part for our Porsche. Yep. So let's go to the shop and let's check it. This should be here under 9964. Okay. Yes, no, yes. So which one we are looking at? Let me just double, triple check. Interesting enough. What? This is Turbo S 964. Okay, Turbo S. I'm thinking maybe I should do this. Now this is only Turbo S. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20 pieces. 20 pieces. And we can slowly rebuild our car, but I really want to put hood down because I like it that way. So 20 pieces in total. We have that. We don't have plates, I think. I don't think I know. So let's just no. Let's think. This time I will choose for no reason at all, except I want 2 Austria plates. I want Bosnia. Let's take 2 Hawaiis. Idaho, I think we did. Maine, I always loved this one. Nevada, I don't like it really. A little bit of, let's take a little bit of Russia. Let's take Romania. Oh, San Marino. I love San Marino. That is a beautiful, beautiful place. And Wisconsin for the end. So, yeah, let's choose what you know, it's fitting Austrian plates on the Porsche. I think it's perfectly fine. Let's assemble this beautiful, beautiful machine. And actually, I think this is the first car in the series that we are assembling that didn't have actually a single piece of usable bodywork on itself. I think this is the first one. Might be wrong though, but you know, if you were watching my videos, you probably know better than me. But I think I'm correct. So this is the beautiful, beautiful Porsche. I think this is the last piece. Let us check. 95, 95. Yeah, of course. Yes, front plate. Not front, that it's rear plate, I think. Rear plate. And then we need this. I will show you, not this one actually, but this one. We are going to our body shop and typing 946, and you see we need 2 seats, and we need of course steering wheel for our Porsche. We are coming here and not here, here, but here and here, and saying please, we like these seats, we want them in, and we like the steering wheel, we want it in. Amazing, and that's that. Let's send car to paint shop, and let's just do this is the factory color and this is the current color. I like current color, and we paint it in current color, and it looks very, very nice. I don't want any liveries, even if it has them. This is beautiful, beautiful color. What I do want, open this, come to the engine and try at least to figure out where the F is, the freaking, can anyone tell me? And I have no idea, honestly. I'm looking where is the oil, and if I cannot find it in next 10 seconds, 9, 8, 5, 4, 3, 2, actually 1. I know that is on some strange place. Now I'm really annoyed. Okay, let me check here. I think, yep. Okay, I remembered at basically the last moment that there is oil on some place, and it is here. Good. So my dear friends, my dear viewers, my dear followers, we just restored 911. Look at this. I believe we are doing perfectly fine. Look at this. Beautiful, beautiful. This is our first Porsche that we restored, and I'm extremely happy with that. Nice, nice, beautiful, amazing. Okay, the time has come for our third car. Well, I'm lying, it's fourth car. I'm misleading you. It's car number 4 actually, and this is the one. So what I wanted to do 2 versions of the beautiful machine. I don't know, do you like it or not? Let me know in the comments below what do you think about this Audi. For me, this is one of beautiful, amazing, astonishing cars, the part of history, and you know, something that really is super beautiful. I would rather have that one, you know, that design in with new car, let's say, with a new wall engine and suspension and stuff and body and things like that, but this old design rather than new designs that we have now. Actually, if you can take old chassis, the body of the car, and put on the new chassis and everything, that would be the best. So look at this. I cannot remember that car came from where. I'm not sure. Maybe it came from barn, and most probably it did, because if you look at the parts, all of them are here. All of them are actually very, very good. The windows, of course, we will need new ones, but I think most of other stuff can be easily repaired, okay? And we are going to have a much easier job with this car than some others we had previously. Let's remove body and interior, sorry. And unfortunately, I'm quite sure that interior parts will not be in 100% state. This is body part actually, front clamshell. And anything else, we will remove this. Okay, let's remove stuff like this and the servo, and there is ABS module, ABS pump. As you can see, most of these parts are very, very good. And this engine actually is nice. I will use this engine later, don't worry. I will disassemble it and simply put it back together, repair what can be repaired, and reuse the parts. And this is what we should and have to do. But I will not bother you with that, and you will have just a pleasant experience of seeing a car disassembled as assembled as basically one straight job without much other things going on. So we are putting our battery to charger, we do want that, and now let's push car up and let's start with serious work of removing parts and stuff. Let me see, can I access intercooler from here? No, so let's go up. I'm looking. Okay, we should have also tires prepared, well, wheels for this car. We are sitting at 1 hour 11 minutes, 11, as I said, 11 minutes at the moment. 3 cars fully restored, and well, the 2 we restored first have been half ready. Well, not really half, but 1/4 ready. And the Porsche we restored actually from 0 to nothing. Well, from nothing to something, that's better word. 0 to nothing would be again 0, so that's kind of wrong. But from 0 to something. And now we are doing the same with this beautiful, beautiful Audi. We did restore one of these, but actually I will sell, I don't want to restore them anymore. I will sell the car and then uninstall that mod. Also, I will uninstall the Jaguar mod. As you can see, the Jaguar in the background. I am unsure still about Valiant Charger, which I really love as a car, but I think this one version is okay. There is few options for the car and we could change it and make it a little bit different. I will rethink that, but I do believe it's not probably worth waiting, but maybe just to change to some other mod that is maybe more interesting or, I don't know, challenging or something like that. We can always come back and reinstall mods whenever we want and just, look for that car. And, sometimes you're really looking, I'm still looking for one car from first series of mods, and I'm waiting to see when actually that will happen, that we get that. So, as you can see, slowly but surely we are disassembling. This is a 4x4 version of this car. Can we remove this? We can. Drive shafts here and gearbox. Now I completely ignore the fact that starter, you see, the starter is in because if you remember, this car came, I think, from auction, or I think it was auction actually. And I'm used to junkyard cars which never have these starters in. I said that it's a bug, of course. Shouldn't be like that, but yeah, doesn't really matter. So I had to, do it again and switch here and there and remove it. So let's do it. This is actually going to be very nice. I love this car and I like working on it. I really enjoy that, so I have no issues. Although, it's a little bit tiring sitting in front of the computer, but we all know that from time to time you need to stand up, stretch your legs and stuff like that. That's important. Okay, this is actually good. So this side of suspension and brake system is almost gone, although we need to remove bushings and stuff. Yeah, this is again a little bit more complex rear suspension with quite a lot of parts which need attention, but from what I see, this is in better condition. Okay, these actual parts are in better condition, and we should be able to repair what can be repaired. We should be able to repair, okay, most of it, like 99%, I would say. or so. And yeah, let's see. We need a little bit of time with this. It's a little bit more complex than our usual suspension. And let's do this side and then we are done. Okay. I already see that I don't have some parts, but I think it will be perfectly fine. Let's remove this. Don't forget bushing, and then we can remove this arm here. And I want to remove this small sway bar link, so I can remove this. Actually, that was a goal. And then you see we need to remove all of this. We have fuel tank there. We are going to remove it, also pump. And we will manage to repair most of it. Fuel tank, for example, you cannot repair. Rubber bushings, of course, you cannot. Brake pads, stuff like that cannot be repaired. Calipers can. You cannot repair, of course, wheel hub, these wheel hub bearings and stuff like that. Discs, of course. But then you can repair some stuff that is completely logical, like few bolts and stuff like that. Yeah, doesn't really matter. Doesn't really matter. Let's just disassemble everything and finish with this. This pre-section, I remember. Done, done, and done. And now I'm pushing car back, down. I am moving crane to the lifter. I'm coming here, and I'm taking out the engine. Then I'm taking detailing kit, and this is why I like to work on the number 3 lifter. And we are going to do interior. There is no big difference, as you already know. We don't want to spend time on that. Now what we want to do, again, move a welder, and welder is the most dramatic change on the car usually. As you can see, it is actually very dramatic. Now our body is in perfect condition, everything is fixed, interior, exterior and stuff. We are going to take our battery, and I will immediately do a thing. And we have, you see, engine that I've repaired. It should be complete. It is, and it is done. So this is why we are doing engines in advance. We are jumping inside the engine bay and switching to mount mode and looking for the things we can put in. As you can see, we have few parts. I will go and repair what I can now, because I see a few parts that can be repaired, and let's just do it before we work on that. Let's see what can be repaired. So I'm going with my enter button, I'm clicking on it. There is a lot of parts, so it's a little bit laggy, but I'm repairing what can be repaired. And as I said, most of these things on Audi can be repaired, and that is kind of the advantage you get when you buy a car from junkyard, not from junkyard, sorry, from barn, or when you get it on auction, okay? Because you will get car in pretty good condition, and you will be able to repair quite a lot and kind of have a lot of stuff ready to go, and you will not need to buy everything, and just like that. So that was that. Let's see, again, we are just going to click on the engine and just see what else we can put in. Do we have brake servo? We should have one. You see, we didn't repair one, so the last one we got from previous car just and repaired it just now. We used batteries here, and we do have air filter base. You cannot repair that, so we will have to buy a new one. Okay, I4B. So air filter base, I4B filter, and air filter cover, I4B. This should be it, if I'm not actually mistaken, and I hope I'm not. Yeah, we had even one filter spare for some reason, but it's perfectly fine. So these are the parts we could put from here, I think, more or less. We didn't miss anything. A radiator we did. Okay, let's just do the radiator now, and that should be that. Perfect. What I will do now, let's just give me 1 minute. I will just put the oil in, and then we are finished with engine. That's that. 1 minute 19. At the moment we are actually pushing this very, very nicely, and that's kind of perfect. Good. Let's push car up. And let's finish that, and we will have another beautiful, amazing restoration in our hands. I really love this car. As I said, it is amazing. It is a car from one era that was much different than now. This car defined a rally at one point, you know. It was a new thinking, new approach. It was winning. Read about that if you want. It's very interesting, and you know, if you like cars, you should read stories about them. Because as I said, new cars are very unexciting, boring, and not really spectacular in any way or form. Even the most expensive ones are, from my point of view, not so spectacular. But I would say that is also generations, you know. I'm older generation, and I grew up with one type of cars, you know, with something different, and I like that. You probably like something completely different, you know. Maybe if you are younger, you like these new cars that are, from my point of view, shapeless. Actually, they're all the same. But again, you know, the opinions are different, and we all have right to like or not like things, you know, in our own way. Sway bar links, perfect. So you see, this suspension here actually is pretty nice. We can put gearbox in and see how the things will look. We need this shaft, of course, to be able to rebuild our full suspension. That's always the thing. Now this side should be almost perfect. Let's do other side, and we have two shocks. Good. I'm quite happy about it. I will reswitch on this side. We have these rods. They cannot be repaired, so you need them in stock. Arms we have, bushings we have, so this is pretty nice. Okay, I'm just looking and thinking how much time we are going to need. Yes, we cannot really do the fifth car. Unfortunately, we just passed 121 mark, and no, we cannot really do it. So what we are going to do, we are going to finish these 4, and then we are going to start on the last one. And we are going to finish it at the beginning of the next episode. Then we are going to sell these cars, and after that we are going simply to move forward and choose a next group of cars. A rear sway bar B, I just put old one in, which really doesn't matter. I will take 2 of these, and let's go back to our suspension and remove, no, first we need to remove this one, and then we will put new one in, and not a big problem. I'm just trying to find it. Good. Do we have arms? We have only one, so we will have to buy more. As I said, sometimes you will be able to repair some stuff, but sometimes actually you will not. We need bushings. You've probably seen it. We came to the yellow bushing, the run that is not 100%, and that doesn't really work for restorations. Although I can promise you, you can do restoration even like that, and you will always get some money. Now, not a big deal. But bonus, I believe, only you can get when car is 100% all around. So think about that and do it properly. Drive axles, and what else do we have here? Okay, again, the bushings, always tons of them, millions of them, all the time, just bushings. What I want to do we have a drive shaft in the proper condition working? We do actually, that's perfectly fine, and I'm just looking, we have more parts here, because as you remember, this suspension is quite complicated and not so simple as one might think. There is quite a few parts, and I just need a little bit more time than usual because it's complex. Okay, what else we are missing? Okay. This one. Luckily for, you see what have I done now? I need small bushings also. I just managed to put, you know, like the small rubber bushing that is not 100%. but we saved the day and not a big deal at all. This is the last one. I'm looking for this one, yes. This, and then I'm looking for this, and then I'm looking for this. Rear suspension arm. So you see lots and lots of parts plus what we have here. So all of these are making this suspension. Quite a few of them, you have to admit. Not a small job. Let's put this, and I want to put fuel tank in because I can, and I want, no, I don't want. I was trying to put fuel pump, but fuel pump cannot go in at the moment. It's not convenient, so we'll do it a little bit later. I just want to rebuild this here, like back of suspension as soon as possible. So let's clear that. Yeah, we are missing, you see, bushing here. We can put it in. Then arm, rear suspension arm. We need a new one. I'm just looking where it is. It is here. Again, we are going to buy 3. One we need, and 2 to stay in reserve in our inventory. Perfect. So rubber bushing, again, we have enough, I think, for this restoration. That is perfectly fine. And here you see how many arms and things like that. It's really a lot. Also, we have it down here, this arm, and that's kind of a lot of things going on. Sway bar we do have, and I will just sell everything when we finish all these second-hand parts. We don't need them at all. We might, you know, you can use them if you are doing some restorations, well, orders, let's say, and you know, you can use these older parts with less than 100%, but on restoration 100% is a way to go. Now let us go and check a small rubber bushing. Where? Look for small rubber bushing. Where is the orange one, yellow one? Okay, lucky for us, we can just, this happened, and you see when I've seen it that we need new one, and I put new one, but it seems that I missed one, and it just managed to go in for no reason. Okay, now let us check. Everything seems to be perfectly fine. We have rear fender, okay. Fuel pump, intercoolers. Okay, rear exhaust section esprit. I think we need front exhaust section esprit, actually. Maybe I'm wrong, but I hope I'm not. Let's do it. This is front exhaust section esprit, and this is rear. See, I was correct. I remembered quite well. This one is a Retro 5, and these are the tires and everything, so we are going to immediately use then not this, but we are going to use the new ones. Okay, we need to sell all this old stuff, so let's do that. We want to put back intercoolers also. We have 2 of these and few more bits and pieces, and this car is almost done. And yet again, wrong tire. I want this one. This is what happens when you don't sell everything immediately, but it's okay. So medium intercooler, we might have it. Perfect. Do we have another one? It's here, large intercooler. We do. Superb. Now let's check again, and I'm just going fast through this. I know what is this, I think. Fuel pump and front exhaust section. Okay. So in order to do this, we need to come here, click here, right click, and do front exhaust section, which luckily we have. And fuel pump should be on our fuel tank here, and we are just going to insert it in. Yet again, we are going through the stuff and checking. Another rubber bushing. 2 of rubber bushings are missing, and these 2 are here. Not a big deal. I just remember that I didn't put them in. You see, these are easy fixes that you miss a little bit, you know, sometimes, and stuff. Starter. Okay, starter is fair enough. Everything else should be done. Let me just check. Starter on these engines are going in here. Going here. Yes, perfect. Now we can drop car down. I think on the bodywork I have, you see this one, which I need to remove. And also I want to put starter in. It's here. Let's finish with that. Astonishing. Good. Perfect. Amazing. Let's immediately go with stuff. So I'm putting everything in that we have, and we have most of the parts. Don't forget, we managed to repair most of it, and I'm now running. Why I'm running? Because I have one more part to repair. You see that? Done. It's repaired. I want to use whatever I can, so I don't need to buy new parts. Why would I? And this car actually has so many. Be careful, you see sometimes with these mods, I will show you on the other side now. Let's go there. You see, it's hard to see this part, the fender, especially if you put door, for example. Look at this. Now it's barely visible, you see, that you have to put it, but you have to put it. So be careful. I missed it last time. I was kind of looking for the part, but we managed to find it, so it's perfectly fine. Everything was repaired. Can you believe that? Everything actually was repaired. Interior, no. I want this. I want this, actually. Now, let us check, just to be sure, what do we have here? We need to sell these. These are all windows, which we cannot use. Rear clamshell light, front headlight, okay. Let's use that. Let's use that. Clamshell should be, I think, here. No, this is front window. This is rear clamshell. Okay, the plates, Bosnia, why not? Beautiful. Why not? Do we have front? We don't. Now let's go to the shop and buy windows for the Quattro, and this is again our community bodywork. Let's buy all of these windows that we need. There is actually 6 of them, and if I'm not mistaken, I might be though, but if I'm not, these 6 should finish the car. I don't know, maybe I missed something, but I have a feeling we are practically there. Inside of the car we have, if you see, I need to do this and I cannot open. Okay, let's send the car to paint shop immediately because I just need to do this and I cannot do that on the lifter, okay? I need to do this, okay? Now, this is the clamshell, let's go down, down, down. Seat 8 Fabric A, Seat 8 Fabric A. Do we have seats in our inventory? What do you say? Seat A Fabric 8. Let me see. Where are the seats? Seats. Search for seat. Seat 8 Fabric A. No. Seat 8 Fabric A. Okay. So these are the first ones. Okay. Let's switch to assemble mode for interior. Put in the seats, and actually I can show you this concludes car and it's done. This is a little bit a nicer version with huge lights in front and stuff like that with a spoiler. Let us check, do they have some livery? I do believe there was none, or none unfortunately. We already had one car like that. I am kinda tempted not to do it in the same color. Let's think about baby blue, because we can, not that we have to, but we can. And actually we have kinda turquoise or baby blue combination, but it looks really, really nice. It is a beautiful, beautiful car. As I said so many times, I love it with all my heart. Now what we have to do, actually we have to send this car back to parking, just because we have not enough space and we have to play around with space. It doesn't really matter, we will bring it back soon, actually immediately when I move in our next car, which is Chieftain Bandit, this one. I'm not sure what Shiv is. If you know, please let us in the comment below, because I was reading what the Shiv means and I didn't find any real, maybe something related with the game. And actually I didn't really much read. I was looking for historical data and I kind of couldn't find anything, and then I decided to ask community and say, guys, if you know, please let me and other people know what the heck is Shiv. In any case, where is our Audi Quattro? I will bring it in, okay? Because I can. And this is, look at this. This is what we are doing. We are making amazing cars here. Now, let's go to our inventory. Let's sell all this crap here that we have, everything that is not 100%. Engine I will keep. No, I will not sell them because I can disassemble them and use them, and 96% everything gone. Superb, perfect. And this is Pontiac Trans Am, and let's start immediately. Let's remove what we can. This one has also V8 engine, as you can imagine. But yeah, and I think there is a livery for this car. Yeah, do we have anything else? Headlight. Yeah, I would hope that's about that. I'm here just to remove, you see, you have to click on engine bay, and if you miss it, it doesn't let you do stuff. So I'm just removing the things that you can from here, and I don't think here is anything. No. What we are doing, you remember, we are putting battery here, and I don't want to lose a single moment. Let's do it. I know that starter is not on the car because it's junk car, and anyway it's accessed from down below the car, so it doesn't really matter. We are removing wheels, and in any case we cannot finish the car today. Even if I go like crazy, I think we are going to need a little bit more than 20 minutes, you know, and I don't want to die here by rushing myself. So we are slowly disassembling this, and this car in extremely bad condition. This came from the junkyard, and it's not the greatest. Also, we will need probably wishbone absorbers and stuff like that, so I will have to prepare everything for the beginning of the next episode. But the good thing in all of this is that we have actual engine, okay? We have actual engine, we got to it, and we made it, prepared it. And as I said already, feel free to check, there is link in the comment, the first comment, or description, actually, not the comment. Description is much more useful from my point of view. There is a link for the engine guide. It's actually just assembling the engines, but it is a good guide. You can watch it and see, you know, how that goes together, and maybe you will learn a thing or two, or figure out something that you are missing and things like that. In any case, this is the car, the beautiful one, the Pontiac Trans Am. If you are old enough, you are going to remember the movie Smokey and Bandit with Burt Reynolds, the one of greatest movie of that time, you know, and Trans Am was the main actor there, you know, if you're talking about the cars. In any case, this is slowly going on. We do have quite a lot of work to do. As you can see, there is really quite a lot of broken parts. Let me see, this one is 29%, so there is a chance we can fix it. I will not remove anything from the engine at the moment, we don't have to. as we prepare the new one. But you know, fear not, I will let's say not restore really, I will just disassemble all these engines and repair all the parts, because I do not believe in wasting of parts. So we will do that. That's not a huge job, and it helps because you save some money, you have parts in stock, and you can just keep pushing forward with that. These bolts are usually leaf spring bolts, U-bolts are usually in good condition relatively. And they look, I wanted to say they look like they're in good condition, but actually they're like 20% or less. So the actual damage map, texture map on these things is not really working the best, but it's okay. In time you learn to figure out what's what. And when you're doing restorations anyway, we are removing all of that, so who cares? Perfect, 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 perfect. Amazing. This is fast, and I'm happy with that. I'm happy with the progress. And I will repeat again, please comment down below. Let me know what you think about this playthrough series, what do you think about other videos, how do you like it, what do you like, what you maybe don't like, do you have any suggestions, do you have any advices, do you want to share something with community and with me. If you have questions, feel free to ask them. I will be glad to answer them. And you know, I always believe it's a great thing to communicate with community. We removed the engine, so that's that. Let's do our magic. The first thing first, let's go with our interior toolkit. As you know, that usually doesn't show much, but you can see that interior is kinda looking better. But welder is where the magic happens, and now the magic will actually happen. Done. So the magic happened. See, our car is now beautiful, perfect, and everything. Let's bring in the engine. So there is different versions of the engine we can put in, but we are putting 385, I think. No, this is the Ford one. We are putting 2 carb, I think. Let me see what was. Do we know what was the original one? OHV 6P. We should have 6P here. Ah, it is here. I kinda missed it. Oh my goodness. Yep. So guys, look. Beautiful new engine. Amazing. I think the battery is full. Let's check. Let's check. We are missing this radiator fan B, which we are going to put in immediately. Worry not. I think about that. Now let's put battery in, and let's just do something fast. I want to check. Okay, what we are going to do, as always, we're just going to repair what we can, okay? And you can see what parts can be repaired if you're looking. I think we just destroyed some body part. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so some parts are repaired, some are not. And I'm actually going to sell these parts that are of lesser quality, because I fixed the battery and we already changed it, so that's perfectly fine. Do we have anything here? Brake servo? No. And you see, I avoid to buy more brake servos, but I think this time I will buy 2 and simply have 2 in stock, because it's annoying then you cannot repair them and stuff. Radiator C is perfectly fine. Anything else here? No. I think I'm going to push car up and start working on the suspension. Okay. So we do not have wheels. Okay. I'm drinking a little bit of fluid. We don't have wheels. We didn't prepare them. So that is something that is left. Oh, nice. We don't have even a front steering knuckle. See. Let's go for it. We don't have wheels. I'm going to prepare them. Also, I think we don't have enough springs, shocks actually, and sway bar. Yeah, now we are a little bit short with parts, because we spent a huge amount, and we will have to buy here and there a part or 2. But I hope you will not mind, and it's not a big deal, honestly. Let's see. Yes, I'm sure we are going to miss the freaking shock absorbers, probably the front ones, but yeah, we will rectify that also when time is right, maybe immediately, maybe a little bit later, we will see. Just let's see, do we see or do we have or not. Double wishbones. Oh, well, you know, mark my words, we got them. I was sure we don't have them, but for some reason I made enough of these, so perfect. Okay, I'm just looking, do we miss something? No, at the moment everything looks perfectly fine. And this is also iconic car in many ways, but as I said, the probably most iconic and well known is by movie Smokey and Bandit, the black one with a huge eagle on the hood. And you can see the pictures, you know, it had golden wheels, if I'm not mistaken. I'm looking, where is the steering rack? And I did one, I'm not sure is it posted on my channel, but I did one like that. I restored it that way, so yeah. Do we have, you see, this is like magic. How do we have that even? It doesn't really matter, I'm happy. Let's come here. And we still have 15 minutes, so I will use 15 minutes to finish as much car as I can, and then, you know, I will prepare the wheels and everything, and for the next episode we will just assemble what is left and basically have car ready, and we will in next episode sell our 5 cars and take some money. Because now we have 1.4 million and we had 1.6 million something, but we did spend quite a huge huge amount of money. Well, it's huge, it's relative, but quite a lot of money on the engines and stuff. We do need calipers. I will take 7, I'd say, and 3 more cylinders. So we will see how that goes. In any case, with the next actual restoration, we will be at 970 cars to go when we sell these. And that's kind of, you know, cute, because we are slowly going down, and I'm waiting for first a number below 900. 895 would be that first number. We will come there eventually. So this is it. Let me see, front exhaust section. Now this is tricky. V8OHVD front exhaust section. V8OHVD. We need one. Now I'm just trying to figure out what parts do we need. See, let me just use middle mufflers here. I just want to see what we are missing, and then we will. I think we have a few more. We do, and we are missing front exhaust pipe V8 OHVB. Front exhaust pipe. Front exhaust pipe V8 OHVB. This should be the one. I just buy 2 for now, but this should be the one, and indeed that is the one. Did we manage to repair gearbox? Not only repair, we managed to get 3 of them somehow at some point in time. Good, that's very nice. Now we are at 148 at the moment, so as you can imagine, we are closing to the 2-hour mark, which is usually our, is it coil spring rear, or did I make mistake? No, this is the leaf spring. Just let me buy leaf spring. We will need coil spring anyway, so I'm not really worried about that. Where is the leaf spring drive axle here? So yeah, we are going to mark 150 mark, and slowly we are finishing with this session. And this session was exciting from my point of view, very interesting, a lot of different cars, different engines, different stuff. I think except the me somehow missing wheels that I was sure I prepared, except that I think we had a good session. We did also few springs, you know, like we didn't have them, so all of that didn't really slow us much, but still we have quite a long way to go to our 1000 cars restored and sold goal, and that will be really a long way. I will put fuel tank in and also fuel pump because I want to get rid of that. Let me see how far we can come with this, so we can go with this, because I would love to have more or less car almost prepared fully and just wait for the you know, wheels and maybe few small bits and pieces here and there. I'm looking, do we have bushings or not here? This is stupid, but it's working. Bushing. I want to put this bushing in, and then we will finish this. So we need, of course, drive axle. Without that it will not work, and then we are going to put cylinder, shoe and the drum on the end of this. Okay, drive shaft, did we manage to repair it? No, I kinda knew it, so yeah, I expected that. I will take two because you know, I've seen quite a lot of drive shafts not being repaired and stuff, and it's good to have one in the stock. A starter also is missing, and starter is on this side here. Let's click here and let's install the starter. In any case, this is kinda, let us check. I'm just going to release, so we are watching for 100%, eventually, you know, smaller percentage or holes inside that we missed something. Actually, leaf spring U-bolt and plate on one, and I'm just looking. It seems that except the leaf spring and plate here, leaf spring plate and bolts here, we finished everything else. Okay? And I don't want to lose your time now and waste your time with wheels and stuff. No need, I will do that separately, because as you can see, we don't have them prepared. Although, let me see, this is 245 and 245 and rim retro 7. Maybe let me just check, maybe I prepared them. Indeed I did. Ha! They're not balanced, I think. Okay, we can do that. Yep, I just remember, I think they're prepared but not balanced. Okay guys, let's do that. We have 8 more minutes, enough time to balance our wheels, which I prepared actually, and I'm happy that I did that. You see, in that whole mess where we lost some wheels, we had some wheels that we didn't know we have. Somehow, yep, I happened to mess things up a little bit, but it's perfectly fine. What will do we have? 245, that is perfect. 245, that is the rear. Let's just put it immediately here. We can and we should. 245 going here, and let's finish with wheels, and then we're just going to finish car at the beginning of the next episode. No big deal. And these are 2 front wheels, which we are going to install at the end, and that's it. Superb. The only thing I believe that is left for us on this car is the body and the final painting and stuff like that. So we should be able to do that in 10 minutes, you know, when we start the next episode. So I think we are pretty much there. Amazing. So technically you could do around 5 cars per episode. We are talking about 2 hours. Around 5 cars with everything prepared. So yeah, it's around 5 cars. More or less, a few minutes there, a few minutes here, but that should be it. Let me see. This is the last one, and we are sitting at the 153. I would be even able to kinda do the rest of the car if I pushed hard enough. Let me see, we have Chieftain Bandit hood and front right door. We can put hood, this is B hood and front right door. Now the idea is actually to put the parts that game is asking from you. So you have to see, you know, front left fender C. So this is Chieftain Bandit. Okay, we have a few more minutes, just let us check. I'm just thinking, ignore me. So we need, okay, this is, again, I will show you. When you look here, it's asking from you front left fender C. But when you look here, there is no front left fender C. For that, you have to come to the body tuning shop and say Bandit, and then front left fender C. See, these are the parts that are kind of a little bit more crazy in a way, you know, different. See, these are having these intakes here and stuff like that. I think we have, no, we don't. So basically we need same front right fender. There is no doubt in my mind about that. Hood B also was here, you see this one. And the front bumper should be, let's see, what is the front bumper? Probably B, but let's see here, the front bumper B. As I said, that's very logical because all these parts are kind of special a little bit, you know, they're tweaked and boosted and stuff. Right headlight, again, I need to check to be sure. Right headlight should be probably the normal one. Let me see. So it's not asking for the B's, it's asking for the normal ones. Although we can allow ourselves this, I just want to show you. And we will take a rear also, and we will take B mirrors because we can. And there is no issue there. I don't think the car will complain at all. Now you see, we are using the B version, and we are using here the B version of taillights, which are different, and we can allow ourselves that. Rear bumper, I think a rear bumper even is not here, so actually all other parts should be from our normal shop, and a rear bumper is here. We need all these glasses. I'm not sure what else, but we are going to actually figure that out when we assemble full car. The license plate, we said Bosnia, it's nice, why not? We don't have trunk, interestingly enough. I was sure I got one, but I don't, so let's just put that in. Let's see, why I don't have rear window? Where is the rear window? So we didn't buy this one. Okay, again, not a big deal. Now let's put the door, front left door, we don't have, and that's again not the issue because it is 1 second and nothing else, and we are still in time, and I will keep assembling this, and just, you know, to finish with, you know, the last call, and say, please, if you liked what I'm doing, just press that like button if you don't mind. Also, you know, subscription will be greatly appreciated. It's good for you, good for me. You get your notifications and things, and I get a new member of the community, so that's always very, very nice. We don't have front license plate. I think we should okay, so we will change this. I want because if you remember, we put the Bosnia on the Audi or not. We put it somewhere, doesn't really matter. And we don't have two at the moment, so we will use Hawaii, which is completely and utterly nicely fitting for this car. And let us check. So we need 2-seat leathers D, bench Bandit, steering wheel Bandit. Let's see, we have 2 more minutes. So we are going to buy this, and I'm actually going to go against the advice of the game, and I will go and do this and see, did I make mistake or not? I would hope not. I want this one, I want this one, I want this one, and I want this one. And would you believe or not, the 5th car is actually done. we can just send it to paint shop, and I will extend this episode for maybe 2-3 minutes, not a big deal. Let me just check the paint job, and this should be, I think, a livery with a livery. Just let me check what kind of, this is the livery. Okay, I think we can do the livery number 1 and paint car as it is in factory color, and let's move car outside to the lifter tree. Okay, my dear friends, my dear followers, my dear viewers, this is it for today. Astonishing work. We restored 5 cars. I'm repeating, 5 cars. Amazing job. I'm going to take now a photograph, as you can imagine. We need to celebrate this, and maybe photo from this side, like maybe like this, or maybe like this. So 5 cars restored fully. We are going to sell them in next episode. I will prepare for in the meantime new 5 cars with all components, engines and stuff. Everything will be ready. So next episode is coming very, very soon. So like, subscribe, please comment. You know, I like to talk with you guys, and please let me know what you think about the game and stuff in the comments below. Have a great day, stay safe, take care about your family, do something you love, and most important thing, enjoy life. That's the one that you should do. I will see you very, very soon in the next episode. Until then, bye-bye.
Please subscribe to this channel, share and like this video. Thank you.